This orange one's fantastic. I actually haven't even seen this one yet.
Interested to see. Early burst coming in from Max straight into the ice wall.
Now
Oh
you
no,
stay
what do you do? You're so slow.
stay all the way over there. Don't get near me. But, ooh.
God, the ice floor actually causing a little bit of a combo drop there.
Yeah, winning on offense when she's got the ice floor out, right? It's sometimes a little weird because you're like, all right, yeah, I'll just do my B&B, and you get a little pop, and you're like, huh? What was that?
Here we go. Did put yourself in the corner a little bit. That Michael sword combo. Always don't never expect that one to actually pick up, but didn't quite get the wall break there. YRC coming in, baiting the ride the lightning. Clean punish as well on the side swap. This is a scary one too, because Max has been a lifetime Sin gamer and just recently swapping over to the Dizzy. So even regardless of like the specific matchup knowledge, you know that Max is going to be prepared for all of your tricks on Sin.
I feel like Dizzy's one of the characters that like has a lot of really interesting choices as to like how to use meter, but I do like just RCing on a corner, set up your screen presence, get to end some nice strike throw, nice little left-right mix here.
Yeah, liberal use of that YRC. I think Dizzy takes a lot out of the Happy Chaos playbook, you know? Once you finally get a chance to run some offense on her, that YRC is coming to ride out. I've already built the meter. No stamina here for the Sin, but burst advantage currently does find a far slash. A 9-framer will do you justice.
Alright.
Nice. Getting the freeze down. Kasamoki. Opposite side low. You gotta come through. Get the throw into the corner. 6H is so funny.
Alright, yeah, making that space. Yeah, that new big
6
driver
being.
follow-up, kind of crazy.
Yeah, for sure. I love this OTG setup that Max is using too. Reversal super coming in. A little shout out to the old instant kill. We might not have gotten instant kills in this game, but we got a couple of things that are close enough.
I don't know. I've seen some of those 2H counter hit routes in wings. That's kind of like an IK. You need 100 meter, very specific conditions.
Very real. I mean, listen, the wings is interesting. I haven't seen it. I've only had the pleasure of seeing one Dizzy so far, so this is literally the second Dizzy I've ever seen on my screen. But the wings is an interesting kind of situation. It's definitely something that just kind of like builds the mental stack and builds the anxiety that your opponent has, making them feel like they have to do something sooner.
It's very, oh, I gotta get in.
Yeah. I like this 6P. Good call out on the far slash beak driver. Do not want to be autopiloting into that. Oh, man. Michael. JS going to catch you out. Trying to find something with the tail there, but not quite going to land. Now the field is down. You're moving so slow, and you got all these fireballs on screen. Very interesting. Yeah, some interesting routes here. Not really going for like the traditional kind of set play mix-up stuff, and a lot more of the zoner getting the field down. He's getting a backdash on the close slash in the corner, having to deal with some of the pressure. Finds a nice 2K2D into the Michael sword. And now, I mean, what are you going to do? The stage is frozen. You're slow. You just have to deal with this pressure for a little while.
The overhead fish just chilling up there, being like, I'll come down when it's time.
Exactly.
I'm working on it. I'm thinking about it.
Taking a page out of the mini Faust playbook is just like, oh, I'll get there when I get there, you know?
It's a union job. I gotta wait for the guys to clear it before I need the work order. Seeing him try and make some space, takes a turn back. Oh, blocks the charge dust, though, with 100 meter to cook, though, for Descent.
The overhead finds a big counter hit, tried to mash something out. Super dead on that one. Picks up the hair. Little mother-son bout here.
little family feud indeed. Spending the burst. Ooh.
I will say the Descent's doing a really good job avoiding these fireballs in the neutral. The fireballs come at such interesting angles, and you know the fish is all over the place, as you kind of mentioned earlier. But Descent is very rarely actually getting hit by them or having his approaches stopped by them. It's mostly this ice field that is actually kind of slowing things down. Oh no.
Ooh, big counter hit. Oh, and an ice on hit. That
The
last bit
overhead.
of mix is going to find it. Yep. It's going to be 2-0 for Pixelated Max.
Double freeze going into the 2-0. Nicely done from Max. Glad to see him popping off on the Dizzy a little bit. For Jeeking. Exclamation point Matcherino. Make sure to claim those codes, y'all. I think last time I checked, we had 40 codes left. Get on in there. It's free money for the top 3, because you know that you're going to be in the top 3, so better get those codes claimed. Just go straight back into your pocket. Right, getting into game number 3 for our round 1. Aggressive round start for Max, but Descent is trying to take it easy, wanting to clear some of that space. Huge counter hit.
Tails coming out, floor set out, cracked by the OCG. Back to neutral here.
For the PRC, not setting the floor this time. The fireballs are going to keep you out of the air. The tracking on those. Going to stop that dive kick in its path. Nice tick throw. But you have no stamina left.
Yeah, Pixelated, I feel, recognizing the Descent tends to go for that overhead whenever they've got the meter to extend off the RC.
Nicely done. This combo's a little bit. I've seen some of these Michael Sword combos go absolutely crazy. So every now and then it's like, yeah, I got hit at full screen, it's fine. And then you're taking 45%. You're like, oh, never mind. I'm not fine.
Like, sure they take, what, 20%? I'm dead?
I'm dead. This is a good route, though. We're going to be getting some positive bonus. Got to recover some of that stamina bar as well. Bursting out, Max with a heroic burst. Knows that he can make something happen here. Once again, the field applied. Michael Sword for the wall break. No super coming out there. Got 100 meter for Descent. The low. Oh, no. What a drop. YRC out of the corner.
Oh,
Ride the lightning. You got 100 meter. You got hit anyway.
Ooh, find something. Sun's going to be staying alive for at least one more round. Looking to keep.
Yeah, good to see. I mean, Descent's been putting up a fight in every single one of these rounds, I feel like.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's just hard to get on the board like that. We're going to see if Max can close things out before Descent starts picking up some of the steam.
Oh, the backdash caught by the ice spike. Floor is going to pop. Setting up a second floor.
Oh no. This is a raw 5H through all the fireballs.
Not quite scared enough of the fish, but ooh, a back throw incident. Both players with burst built back up. Just kidding. Pix is going to gamble it on a wild assault, but get fired for their troubles.
You are absolutely going down for that one. A really, really good patience and defensive play coming in for Descent there. I'm just like, all right, listen, I can join the down backers union for a moment, and then once I see that blue wild assault come out, I know that your turn is on the way over. We'll get that throw. Stuff. Aggressive round start Descent, picking up some of that momentum, as we kind of said, is starting to get a little bit more confidence. It's one of those things that when a new character comes out, you always have an ample amount of Dizzies in tower to fight against, but are you going to be fighting people's day one Dizzies? Do you really want to be doing all that? Usually I used to like to give it a couple weeks before I start actually playing some people now that they've got the character kind of situated.
Yeah, it's very much like am I making good decisions here, or are we sort of like running into like knowledge checks of your own character, right?
Exactly.
I do think there's maybe a little bit of concern, right? Like sometimes you're like, oh, I don't want to learn any bad habits, but if you can learn a bad habit, you can unlearn it.
Yeah, exactly. Not quite going to get the kill, Michael Sword. Not giving you enough damage there. Good tech on the throw.
IRC looking to take a turn. Just need a little chip damage, but a 5P will do it too.
Absolutely. Anyone else notice that Dizzy kind of hits the Frieza pose there?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, nice mash. I like that. Calling out the fireball.
Oh, catching the jump with the ice spike. I like the idea to drift in, FDing, thinking they're going to burst, but unfortunately that gold burst hits just a second after you stop FDing.
Hey, listen, if you're going to burst, it might as well be golden fully charged dust. And has some more meter to run the Oki after. ERC trying to catch the low in the landing frames. Another stack of 50 meter. The 6P comes in. I think throw PRC should be banned, if I'm being real.
Nah, I love it.
I can't believe they've allowed this glitch to stay in the game since release.
I love being wrong than being right. Nah, it's fire.
Oh, trying to go for an air throw there. Brave call out for Descent. Huge. Get the throw, Oki. A little frame kill. Nothing that you're not aware of. As a former Sin player, does get hit up by the low. This is the very, very important defensive string here. Once you find an opportunity to get a mash in. Oh, got hit by the JH. Sort of applied. Ice field is down. We're running.
Oh, just sliding across.
Oh, got caught mashing by the 2S.
And Descent's up 2 as well now, too. Brought it back. If they take it, that's reverse sweep.
Yeah, absolutely. A 2-2 going into a game 5. Gonna take a second to calm those nerves. It's the first game of the bracket. Always gotta love a round 1 game 5.
All right.
All right, getting in the game at number 5, swapping out to the Sin Kisuke, our favorite Gothic Sin player.
You know, offering the mirror, saying, all right, let me show you how it's done. I like that, though, the nice little hop over the 2K there in neutral.
Oh, yeah, Max has been lamenting a little bit about some of the Sin changes recently. It's definitely it's one of those things, you know, with every Soul Bad Guy change, I think has nerfed Mikesaftig's Soul Bad Guy more than anyone else's, right? And for Max, it's kind of that similar situation where a lot of the stuff that he really liked about Sin has kind of gone to the wayside, but this aggressive play style is at least going to be getting you this round.
Absolutely. Oh, scooting in under that far slash, gonna find a route here. Not gonna go for the wall break, just gonna take the reset here in the corner. Oh, finds the counter hit. Yeah, looking to try and stay burst safe there. I like the idea, especially because burst about to come back. Waltz getting caught by the burst though. Oh, and once more calling out that low Abare with the preemptive hop kick.
Yeah, going for the hoof stomp in order to beat that 2S. The DPs are coming out. Descent's trying to look for any answer, and we're just hoof stomping in neutral. Max takes it 3-2. Had to bring out the Sin.
Ton of nice conversion stuff. Depends on who you ask still on that one, but
for sure. I mean, it's one of those things too. I think that we can tease Baiken players all we want, right? Because their character's pretty good now, so they kind of earned it. But they did earn it. They were out here on that grind, even when their character was debatably much more low tier. Got lots of aggression coming in from the Mikesaftig. The HVV wall splat that we're about to see right here, I got that hit so high. I was about to make a point that I feel like that has increased the damage on some of Soul's routes, even though they've simplified them.
Absolutely.
Just because that instant wall splat can just give you so much access to positive meter and just that little extra damage.
I think it's maybe one of the more interesting changes this patch, just because it's like, how are you going to nerf this character-defining aspect of Soul? Just joink up the wall damage. That being said, great conversion there from Desti to close up that round.
I mean, it's one of those things, you know, I think they tried a similar thing with Slayer, right? Where the idea of Pile Bunker instantly wall splatting is that you don't want them to continue comboing after the Pile Bunker because it has such little risk scaling and it has so much damage potential. But in some situations like this, you probably weren't going to get a wall splat there off of a similar route before. Now instead you get a clean 65% off the top.
Yeah, and what was looking like a pretty close round earlier now is looking a bit more like a Soul round.
Oh, you're alive. You have one chance.
That Baiken Gut's still coming in handy. That being said, it's now on Saftig to get in the PRC JS, but no link.
Nice.
Sees the JD. Ooh. I like
that Gunflame PRC and run through the fire is so good.
It looks stylish as hell, and B, it's got the added benefit. If they burst right, you can just down back on the other side, projectile hits them. Looks great.
Yo, got that Baiken Oki starting. Just DPs through the safe jump. Sure, why not? What a burst, mate. You're dead.
That's gonna be one on the board for Saftig. Well, there was very much a point in that game where I was like, oh yeah, Desti's gonna ramp it up in a second here. But hey, Saftig brought it back.
Yeah. Definitely. Saftig is one of those adaptable players as well. The adaptation gamers is definitely going to be capable. It's one of the reasons why there's a lot of these top players are so scary, especially when you're looking at trying to like bracket reset on them or something like that, right? Or if you're down, you're up 2-0 and you're feeling it, and then all of a sudden they start getting a little bit more momentum and picking up a little bit more speed, starting to adjust to your play style as you go through the set. Mikesaftig has hundreds and hundreds of hours of tournament experience alone in this game.
Yeah. I think that's something that's maybe not discussed too much, is like when you have high playtime, right? Or like when you're trying to get better at the game, the ways in which you spend your time matter nearly as much as like...
Oh no.
Right? That's
just
what
going for the hard knockdown.
Can lead to, absolutely.
Ooh, Shimmy gonna bite you in the butt a little bit here. Oh no, whiff the Ozanson. Could potentially, like you were saying, could potentially be a little bit of those nerves. Tournament set being up on the silver screen can always be a little anxiety inducing, but the vacuum on that is so funny.
Right. And come on back. Oh, like I said, those air stall bringers. Saftig's a fan of them.
Yep. They've gotten worse and worse every patch, I feel like. Arxis does not want Mikesaftig to play his version of Soul Bad Guy, but he's been sticking it out and definitely got to appreciate it, especially this patch. Oh!
Well, he's still getting the work done with them, though.
Yep.
Finds the counter hit. One more interaction here. Likely to get burst back, though.
Just gets a punish there. Wow,
like
what a
idea.
mind melter.
Desti not afraid, though. Gonna wild assault in. Go for the conversion. Looking for a burst, possibly, but they've got another 50 meter for the other side. PRC to keep it safe. Dodges the HVV, a burst out from Saftig.
Yeah, that's huge. The aerial, oh, the 6P comes through.
Yep.
Yeah, the aerial DP has put in a lot of work for Saftig recently, especially in those like scrambly post wall break situations, but really, really good on Desti to actually get that baited out there. Solid stuff. Into our game number 3, Saftig rocking that RFL tag. Is looking very, very solid. Desti's been putting up a good fight, but Mikesaftig is definitely a mountain of a player to try to overcome. Every single interaction counts here. Man, trying to use a Stein framer far slash. Mike's just waiting. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna take my hands off my controller. I'm gonna let you hit far slash 5 times in my face.
Well, sometimes you just gotta be like, they're doing what they're doing over there. I'm gonna wait.
I mean, it's definitely very valid, right? A lot of players will try to increase the chaos to kind of increase that like gap potential, right? But Mikesaftig just so patient, so solid there. You know, get those manual delays, catch him mashing on wake up. Always important to be able to change the pace of your play to match or outmatch your opponent. Another 6P coming in. Interesting Bandit Revolver Oki placement.
So close and yet so far because of this tether. Both players looking for something here in the neutral, and Saftig's going to find the first hit. Goes for a wild throw, but a barre from Desti.
Yeah, that wake up 6P going crazy. Red RC doesn't quite find the combo here. Desti has one last opportunity. PRC's out of the Yo Zonson. Nice. I like that.
Sorry. Dealing with a bit of star
So
GG
I can tell y'all what's happening. It's Happy Chaos Gaming. We're fine.
That's true.
Phone isn't a push to win button anymore, though. Yeah. Burst coming in for Megarura, the disciple of KV there. BRC. Oh, what?
Ooh,
Tried to get the
Yozanson
instant overhead BRC Yozanson.
Yeah, ending just before because of the landing on the ground, but finding conversion here off the tether.
What incredible defense from Jack, but gets caught by a 2S on a dash block attempt. Nicely done. Beautiful stuff. The full screen run up with that gun out, but some good Abare from Baiken. Interested to see if that new Baiken parry comes through. In some of these block strings. Happy Chaos can definitely manually delay stuff super, super well to bait out options, get those cheeky little counter hits in. Got another ground, a hard knockdown. Megarura's got a mountain of HP to climb, and the chip damage is coming in. We're just getting caught up.
Yeah, one on the board for Jack here. Ooh.
Yeah, Jack looking solid as always, but Megarura taking a round in the first game there. Definitely putting up a good fight, has some opportunity to make some stuff happen. The Happy Chaos Vortex can definitely get you a little twisted when you're stuck in it. You'll see who comes out on top here. Getting into game number 2, I'm kind of expecting a lot more aggression out of Megarura in these upcoming rounds. You want to spend more time on offense? Oh no, not using your burst like that, getting it baited out, because this is just such a scary situation to be in. Once that positive bonus starts ticking away, a little bit extra defense, a little bit extra meter to make things happen. And Happy Chaos already usually has so much meter. By the time you're done with the zoning aspects, it's like, all right, well, I got in. Now they got YRC. Cool. I get in again. They got burst. Cool.
All right. Yeah, getting that good looping pressure off those hard knockdowns is fantastic. It's one of the very strong things. Parries the safe jump, though.
Does get some cheeky mix there in the corner. That Goomba Stomp Gonna be very scary. BRC instant overhead goes Johnson once again, but the defense that Jack is showing is just so incredible. Ready to block these high lows. Baiken glassy-eyed, clocking into the 50-50 factory, and Jack is here, ready to sign that paycheck.
You got time to lean, you got time to clean. Jack gonna clean them Megarura off the wall there. BRC's in, but a second backdash is gonna clear the distance.
Nice, finds the far slash out of the BRC, and there's some of that Baiken conversion, getting that big stride damage finally added to the character.
Right, that's kind of rough though. You know, you're like, oh, I'm BRCing in. I'm gonna catch him in startup. It's time to throw, and then you just get
right
slashed. Far slash there, rather, but
especially when you got such good options like Happy Chaos does, right?
right.
So many powerful normals in those post BRC situations. Does find a 5P. Speaking of powerful normals,
Three more in the chamber before the wall break. Oh, 2S called out by the H Kabari though.
I think these fast normals are coming, flying out. This is a scary situation. We're not going to be dying here, regardless of that Guts Crush, but you are definitely in a little bit of a spot here. 100 meter, though. You can do anything with 100 meter. Both guns hit. Oh, no. The Goomba Stomp.
The Goomba Stomp. It's a second on the board for Jack. Heading up to get that air to air, and unfortunately, the toes were already too stinky.
I mean, that is one of those situations where if Baiken had just gotten a counter hit on that air-to-air, instead of it clashing, that could have been easily Megarura's game. That's how close we're talking here. Just little, small interactions here and there that could seal your fate. Getting into game number 3, see if Jack can secure that clean 3-0, or if Megarura has what they need in order to make this comeback happen. A little bit of vacuum on that, JK. Nice. You can definitely tell there's potentially some of those old habits from Jack, defending against other Baikens in these situations. Thinking that you have a spot to interact, a spot to jump out of the pressure, but it's not quite there. Frame data's changed up just a little bit. Might be dead here.
Just
get out your channel
maybe.
points.
Baiken Guts. Baiken Guts, though. Nah, she's dead.
Yeah, the Guts Crush on that Deus Ex Machina is definitely a scary one. These 2S's have been putting a lot of work in for Megarura so far. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, does Tatami beat out Happy Chaos Gunshot now? Like, if I were just to stand at full screen spamming Tatami, can you not shoot me?
I think it might depend on the startup of Tatami versus the bullet's projectile. So it's possible to just delay the shot until the Tatami falls off. But that's going to be a clean 3-0 for Jack.
So definitely a super, super strong player. You get to see what they are working with. DPing out of the Garuda pressure immediately. Bad. So that classic sim pressure. Just letting it end on the 2H is a risky prospect, but definitely respectable as you get that mental stack going. Charge dust? Not today, not today.
Alright.
Nice.
Viper getting in there. Overhead it into the RC.
Yeah, the patience from Viper is definitely going hard here. Blocking out all of these slide heads, does not want to be dealing with that damage. RC into the low, but Ember is ready with the fuzzy blocks. Look at this risk meter built so high. The OTG, Red are seeing the OTG for another one. I love that.
Hey, if you just need a little, right? Get it in, yeah.
Nice. JS gonna connect there. Getting you a full wall break? No, bursting out. Has just not given Potemkin a chance to breathe yet. Which is honestly probably the best thing to do. We're in this Hammerfall situation. You're having to guess between. Ooh, that was a meaty Garuda.
Oh, PRC's trying to keep it safe. Try and threaten that Palm Buster, but no, it's just a strike as you come down.
Oh.
Counter hit JD here though, big routes.
Yeah, unfortunately, we stuck a little bit too low on the wall there. Got to appreciate Ember's strike gameplay, but we're just waiting for those command grabs to start flowing. YRC, as I say it, the command grab comes out. Yeah, gotta love laughing the commentator curse a little bit. Literally,
Right.
the words in my mouth as the input is coming out. Kind of barrel through the wall. Run up 2H is your meaty option, but the footsies button is here to play. Manage the backdash. Ooh.
Yeah, that heat cycle through PRC down. Sit on the little butt, thrown out of their pressure after.
Continuing combo on that one, but we're going to see here the tap dust going to open you up. Oh, you have burst, but it's not ready yet. It's scary. You basically can't even burst anything. Trying to get a fast BRC into the instant overhead with the... Not bad. Mega Fist, pardon me. There you go. Perfect burst out. 1 pixel left, a chip and a chair. All you need is one more interaction from either of these players. Sin, I like my chances better on the long range, but the 5P Oki is going to catch you. I mean, and that's one of the things that's like, one of the scariest things about Potemkin. I know a couple of Potemkin players who are just strike Potemkin players rather than strike throw Potemkin players, but you get in your head with how much damage pardon me, my names are just completely fried. You get in your head about how much damage the command grab does now, right? And you're just getting hit by this 5P Oki or a close slash or, God forbid, like a 6H or something, right? You're just getting one shot instead because a lot of Potemkin's damage can come from those really high damaging starters as well.
Right. That being said, DPing out, no longer a guard cross taking advantage of it there.
There's a lot more throw in Season 4 pot. True. Very true.
Ooh, Wallace will find that wall stick DP through.
Oh. We're out of here. A little BBL Potemkin.
I do like skipping right to layer 3, right? Being like, oh, I'm hammer falling with meter. They're going to try and jump my RC Buster. No, it's HBV, but Viper rewarded for playing it cool.
Yep. There we go. Full meter dump to ensure that kill there as well. Not something you get to see too often from the Sin players. You gotta love when that little niche tech comes in. A lot of people don't even know that you can meter dump that super.
Yeah, you don't often see it, but when you do, I mean, hey, it's nice to get a little extra chunk at the end there.
For sure.
Especially on some of those like cheeky RTL corner steals, if you're using it as reversal. That being said,
There we go. There's the Potemkin Buster.
that is a grip of damage.
I do gotta say, I don't think that I've encountered a Potemkin player yet who doesn't immediately go for the second Potemkin Buster. Like, the fact that it deals essentially 50% damage now, like, you just always go for the second one immediately.
It's like the experiment where like monkeys get the button that's wired right to the dopamine receptor. It's like,
Right.
I pressed the button once, yes. Ooh, I can press it again. It's hard to blame him though. Hard to blame him. Wallace all into the 5D RC, pop him up. Ooh. Oh, I like a little Mega Fist back there. Dodge the throw after the PRC. Blocks the overhead. Wild Assault in,
Nice.
though. 5 DRC. That's enough to take it. Tying things up 1-1.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Tied up 1-1 scenario. Too deep. I like the whiff blow slash on the Oki, taking a little note at a Nago's playbook.
Yeah, the Sin players have a variety of interesting sort of like Oki whiff moves, right? The 5P, 5P, 6K, right?
Yep.
Being said, 100 meter to cook with, it's the overhead.
Yeah, the plus frames on that 6K into the overhead. Definitely a scary high-low situation to deal with. Cannot be getting caught down backing. There it is again. Viper is looking clean with these overheads. Oh my. Does yoink you out of the 5H? Oh, there it is. Trying to backdash this time. We're in the Garuda. We got 50 meter as well.
DP out, but a throw on the 6H.
Yep. Good patience there. The Blue Wild Assault not quite going to land here. Going into the Ride of the Lightning, at least going to secure this wall break.
I'd be curious that if Potemkin started with Blue Wild Assault, you think you'd have a different animation for it?
Maybe.
The one he's got right now is very White Wild Assaulty, right?
Right, right.
Like, you could very easily be mistaken for thinking that's involved. Burst available just in time, not able to be locked out by that Wild Assault. Huge tackle for the anti-air, not quite able to kill off the OTG.
There's situation. Ooh. Oh, got caught on the Garuda impact. Nicely done.
That might have even been shit.
That could have been.
Caught.
Give him a similar animation for his blitz attack. That's true. A lot of the Wild Assaults are just their blitz attacks from Exert.
Found the throw. Oh, went for the buster, but an RTL is going to get Viper out of the corner. Find a hard knockdown, too. Like I said, right? Some of those cheeky reversal RTLs there in the corner. You get to do a little swoosh around.
Good. Does manage to jump in over that slide head once again, securing into the Ride the Lightning. Getting that wall break positive bonus is going to be huge. You need those defenses when you're dealing with this pot buster. The overhead comes in again. Burst is going to get eaten away. He just barely comes back in time.
I do like the idea, right? Wild Assault, chip the burst down. Ooh, but a falling air normal is going to close that one out.
Yeah, got to adjust a little bit to that lack. I don't think they're all copy paste, but Pots is, yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember. There were a couple other that are very, very similar to the people's blitz attacks. I think like maybe chips or something. I remember hearing about that a lot. But getting into game number 4 here.
I'm curious if Dizzy's is. It probably is. It's probably pretty similar. Burst out early. Burst early, burst often.
Absolutely. He comes back so fast nowadays, especially with the positive bonus as well. Ooh, just a beautiful frame trap there. Yeah, I think that was a situation where we had seen Potbuster work in that similar situation earlier, but the regular throw is definitely not going to be working. Oh, got counter hit out also. Nice. There's one. RC, and we're going to be getting a full combo here as well. I think we find the kill with the wall break. Nice, that heat knuckle puts a lot of work and a lot of damage onto that wall. That does find a 5P option. Ember definitely wanting to secure the win here, bring us to a game 5. Good throw.
Finds the throw on the 6H though. Baits the DP, no follow-up.
Yeah, interestingly went for the counter hit there after the DP bait instead of going for the just raw Potemkin buster.
Sometimes when you get that first block on the block of the first hit of Sin DP and you're like, oh, maybe I'm a little far for close slash, right? You're like, oh, I'll let the second hit come down. The second hit blocks, and the second hit recovers a little quick.
Yeah, for sure. Get him on the deck, get armored through.
Oh,
bursting out here, this is your last chance. Oh no!
Oh, looks to call out some kind of IAD or jump attempts, but instead that's gonna get Viper up on set point.
Yeah, a Viper, honestly, very, very patient there. Was just like, all right, listen, I know if I just hold my own here, the Potemkin is gonna hit one of those wacky armor moves and I can get a punish off of it. So very, very well played from Viper. Ember now has to lock in to get to this game number 5.
Oh, finds the punish on the heat tackle. Viper able to just kind of slow things down, play their game here, right? Try and win off Ember's offense.
And Red RC gonna be baiting out the YRC. Oh no, we don't have those.
Oh, it drops. Maybe a little hungry for a throw on the 6H. It's root of pressure.
Gotta make something happen here. Last opportunity, potential last interaction on Sin's next hit, but does find a good hit here. Didn't quite get the break combo. Wow, what a jump. In the gold burst.
Not going down without a fight. Oh, but caught out of the heat tackle. That's going to be 3-1 for Viper. Really enjoying a lot of aspects of the patch. They still have their gripes with, like, Faust, Goldlewis, or not Faust, but like Goldlewis, Ram, right? But
right.
They've been living their
best having some of the strongest characters in the game be your hardest matchups is always a nightmare, right? Oh, Hammer's actually going to stop that combo in its track. A little free burst for you. Going for the overhead. Find me a Faust player that blocks high. I find you the next Evo champion.
A lot of Sin tonight. I'm a fan though.
Ooh, we do love it. It is our ever-growing boy, you know?
Right.
Confirming into the Ride the Lightning here. Not quite gonna kill. Ride the Lightning, learning from his dad, and Ride the Lightning dealing 0 damage.
Finds the CS on the other side though, not closed out.
Routing here. Be opting to hold on to the wall. Do not want to give Faust the opportunity to hit up some of those zoner situations. Nice try on the throw, but a beautiful backdash from Lurry.
All assaulting in, dodges the commander though. Super Bear C to find a conversion. Waits coming out. CS meaty, but the lightning's gonna come down. Broken out of it by the weight though.
The 2H, the esports button. Go forth, my son, and win some neutral when Mini Faust isn't available, but the air throw, Kaneda is gonna be taking the first game.
That was a high air throw. That was a super jump commit saying, I'm taking the fight to you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Faust love their air stalls. They love kind of just floating up there, right? So it's definitely a good call out for Kaneda.
Absolutely. And also when Kaneda bursted in that last interaction, you know, Lurry had went for 2H was, so they even got a nice little rebate, right? Little rebate burst.
Yeah, absolutely. A little color swap. See if the color swap buff can come through for Lurry. Command throw. Time to apply the Afro.
Get him a fresh kite. The second overhead finds it. Nearly 2/3 of your life already gone.
Good pick up here into the corner. Getting that Oki. PRC super, but you still have to block here.
Oh,
Nice far slash gonna get
dodging.
crawled. Gotta be careful with his bomb. Time it. Nice block.
Blocks it, but it gets Lurry out of the corner, yeah. Mini Faust
Oh my
behind
gosh.
you.
I didn't know
Or
Mini
they're
Faust
just gone.
crunched
Oh,
like
no.
that when you
They're
hit
still
him.
there. They're coming. Finds the throw. Mini Faust activates. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
even a little conversion, a little corner carry off the Mini Faust there.
Nicely done. Mini Faust activating off of the bomb explosion there. Very nice. Oh god, I'm not gonna get over the bone crunch that Mini Faust has when you hit him with the golf club. That's not okay.
It's serving great parent.
yeah, for sure. Dad of the year right here.
Back in, looking to dodge a throw, but it's just a disengage. Finds the backdash with a bar slash.
It just never ends. You took oh, that's that damage. The cleanest of clean hits. The PRC super gets counter hit out of. All right, you shake my hand. Go next. Don't mind the sweat. Again, we're seeing that hoof stomp in neutral. Definitely being a potent tool. You gotta watch out for the weight here. Kaneda has had so many combos end because of these preemptive items. It's good on Lurry to be getting some of these preemptive items out and about. You know, one thing that everyone said about Sin is that his damage was really low. By the way, increase defense for the whole cast so that there are more interactions in your games.
True. That's true. More interactions in our games. The interactions is blocking chip normals from halfway across the screen. At least in my games.
Oh no, you might be dead here. The super's gonna come through, and with the wall break here, we are certainly going down.
All right.
Don't bite down too hard on that staff. You're gonna need it for the next game.
Right? Get this guy a popsicle stick or something. Something's not gonna hurt his teeth.
Some sugar water. Well, that probably will hurt his teeth, actually.
He needs the calories.
Very true, very true.
It's still called calorie gauge in this game, right? What is this?
I think it's stamina bar in this game.
Oh, it's stamina. That's true.
Yeah.
There's calories in Zerd.
Yeah, because it's not actually tied to his eating mechanic at all.
Yeah, not in this one.
Unfortunately. If you threw like a good little instant refund on the food mechanics, sim players would be losing their minds. They'd be so happy.
Right.
They just want a
I'd be
reason
fine
to
with
eat.
it like giving you like half a bar instantly or something, right? Or like one of the random effects being like your stamina fully recovers. That'd be kind of interesting. I do think it's maybe like a fun little character bit, right? Where like he's still growing, but maybe he doesn't need quite as much food.
Right.
Not that much after Zerd though.
Nice. Does find the frame trap there. Is most definitely going to kill. Also, we saw one of those Faust interactions with the Afro earlier. A little fun fact that surprisingly few people actually know is that the Afro pop actually applies based on when the Afro was applied, not based on when the fire was applied. So you can get a lot of tricky situations like that if you leave the Afro up before you apply the fire.
Oh, interesting. I actually didn't know that, and I'm learning.
It's one of my favorite Faust fun facts. That and that like bombs can set off mini Faust. There's so many people who just don't know that at all. It's wild. What a throw, mate.
Jumps to dodge that throw, yep. Perfect for Kaneda. Snagging him a second game.
Solid stuff. I think might have been out of range of that throw anyway, but definitely good on you. You were already making the hard call out. This is, of course, our top 8 qualifier. Faust fun fact, if they hole-in-one the Afro, it might become invisible. Oh, wait, that's a bug. Ah, well. If you deflect shield while landing on banana peel, then move the bus, there will be a Mew behind it, you know.
Right. You gotta set your in-game clock to...
Faust item pulls are actually based off of your system clock, so you can change it to pull nothing but meteors if you set it to Y2K. So speaking of nothing but meteors,
finds the cross up with the corner still Scarecrow. A 5
CPU fan speed. Solid round from Lurry. 2P round start and that charge. Oh man. 2H putting in some work, shutting down the neutral.
Kaneda wanting the trumpet or just wanting to keep both of them away from it. It's going to DP out. Buying the space. Counter hit.
Trying to air dash under the tornado.
Ember bringing Kaneda down to earth, but really closing in after that burst out.
Yep. There it is. Lurry closing it out, bringing us to a 2-2 situation. They've been trading back and forth very nicely, very quickly, honestly. All these matches have been nice and quick. Big shout outs to Gibby in the chat. We got some Kaneda fans.
Getting things started, dodging that lower barre with the hoof stomp. Mini Faust still here, gonna get activated. Drag away with the OTG. The second bomb lands. Unfortunately, it's gonna hit Lurry as well. Kaneda gonna get started here. YRC to take the turn back, but disrespected by the DP. Wild Assault back in, trying to keep a turn. Preemptively tries to air throw, but is gonna get punished for it.
Slash not gonna work out. The hoof stomp in neutral.
Go forth my hoof stomp and win the neutral.
Exactly. Wow,
oh,
again.
The delay FD? The delay FD is kind of going crazy there.
And Kaneda has been so consistent. I think there hasn't been a single one of these PRC supers that didn't have to be blocked out afterwards or just got straight up counter hit on.
Builds the meter off that second interaction there. Now Lurry is guessing for their life. Deflect shield to try and make some space. Being said, that J2K counter hit could be how things start. Good item could be everything.
Oh no. Afro and the meteors are here. Faust has the Afro too. The boys are
over
here.
The bomb bag, but a fresh cut. Meter on deck, burst on deck as well. This doesn't
Ride the lightning.
does it?
Oh, you got hit.
Oh,
you didn't do the meter dump though. You have burst available. You're going for the hero burst here. Big driver, but the cross up into the instant JD. Oh, no Kaneda, you had meter.
Kaneda, they both had meter and they whiffed the OTG. They were looking for just the OTG because they were like, oh, I just need a pixel. Oh, punishing the DP here. Lurry turning things around.
Yep, nice mash on the 5P there. A lot of meter to confirm here with as well. The tap does a PRC into the command grab.
Smart to recognize that it was gonna whiff. Get him blocking in the DP. Lurry.
I mean, that's just one of those situations. Kind of a checkmate. You had the guard crush coming. You had... Yo, the Anji. Ian Sharp has been one of the predominant Anji players. They definitely are super, super scary. Lots of interesting stuff that kind of goes into their game plans. We're seeing some air options trying to catch out some greedy mashes here.
Ooh, the first DEM of the set. Surely not to be the last.
Nice tick throw up the Goomba Stomp, and I believe with that fast RC, we are just going down. Gonna give him the respect, hold on to the burst for this round. Try to get some of this download here, see what you can make happen. Nice block on the overhead.
Oh, the curse applied. Running in as the shots ring out. 2P Lurry though. It's gonna take a turn back for Ian Sharp.
Try to get some of those spins in. Nice 6P. Running across the screen here.
Oh, the Goomba Stomp though. Oh, dodges the 5P, gets just out of range. Burst built back up in time though.
Nice far slash connecting. Now's your opportunity. Tap, dust. Burst is available for the Happy Chaos. This is a lot of damage that you have to take here.
Could be one interaction, but... Ooh.
Yep, there it is.
The throw. Ian Sharp staying alive.
Well, backdash, trying to find that Anji 2P. I mean, these two, I think these two characters might fight for some of the best 2Ps in the game, honestly.
That's true, yeah.
Both their 2Ps go absolutely crazy. Nice PRC to get the throw.
Oh, the Rin not quite able to reach, but a 6P after is going to find its mark.
Tilapia's coming out, gonna give you some guard crush, some good Oki situations. Is that double Fujin?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's that new charged Fujin, right?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Get cancelable into Fujin or the follow-ups. It's gonna be one for Ian Sharp. Maybe getting a bit of knowledge check in on Happyrio here. Really adds some depth to the like the Fujin mix, right? You're like, oh, I'm just gonna fuzzy low high, life will be good, try and react to the needles. That'll be fine, right? And then he does a second Fujin, like, oh, hold up.
Yeah, you know, sometimes we got Fujin in your Fujin. I heard you like Fujin, so.
Right. So now you can Fujin while you're Fujin.
Oh, tried to get the Anji dipper there, but fortunately not. Wow, throwing out of the gunshot. Wow.
Oh, the reticle just missing there.
That's one of the things about Ian Sharp is that, like, it seems like it's scramble situations, but you know that these are, like, labbed out. They know what they're doing here. That follow-up after the jump out of the corner is beautiful.
Right. Happyrio can sense stick burst in the next round there. Dodge the Rin, gets the curse applied, crosses up with the roll to try and get close at a corner. Out of bullets in the chamber, but 2K2D is going to get 2 in.
Nice, and Agihag going to be getting punished out here. What a backdash on the close slash. Always scary. Basically just enough frames to catch the backdash. We got those like 5 overheads. What's happening? What are we talking about here? War of the 2 S's, but look at how fast that positive bonus is building that burst meter, and you're going to be living here thanks to it, thanks to that extra little bit of defense.
Oh, the BRC2P looks for the burst. Happyrio doesn't give it to him, but the throw after is going to take the rest of their life. Ian Sharp up 2-0. Oh, it's linked to a specific bracket. Hold up. In just a second. Take it away,
my biggest want in Matcherino world is for the Matcherino source to link to like your short slug or something so that you don't have to update it in your OBS every week. It would make life so much easier. Speaking of life being so much easier, Ian Sharp is having an incredibly easy time here. Hard knockdown with the super, getting that positive bonus. Gonna be a little scared. Oh no, spins through the wire. See, not like this. This was a plot to make me watch more ads. Very true.
Real.
Money straight into Jeek's pocket. Not my corrupt streamer.
We fill our coffers with the filthy lucre of Amazon Prime ads.
Well, just a complete reversal of fortune of the last round. Went from basically a perfect one way to literally a perfect the other way. We take those. Hey, follower goal met 860.
Hey, let's go. Thanks for the follow. Sorry, I didn't see who it was. I'm looking through a whole bunch of screens right now, making sure everything's back up. Sorry about
there we
all
go.
that.
Yeah, we got that Matcherino hooked up. Make sure exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. We got hella codes to claim, I'm sure. Put that money straight into these players' pockets. Look at this Anji pressure, full risk. Don't get hit.
Oh,
I said
no.
don't get hit.
Oh, and that's enough with the Rin. Even before the overhead, Ian Sharp's going to take it 3-0 and advance on to winners. Anything start here. The bomb coming down. Finds the throw, though. Dodges the throw. Gets the trumpet. Faust friends.
Apologies for that gun here.
Oh, all good, all good. Happy Chaos just doing a little bit of story mode magic. Getting Faust friends to gang up on him. Taking him to the wall.
Tough. Jack and Lurry.
Shots bringing out. Ooh. Didn't
Oh
quite
no,
find
the
the
win.
link. It's got meter to keep it safe though, and it's already pretty difficult to punish. The far slash hits because of the guns out. Ooh. And that 2-piece shot's gonna close out that round for Jack. Popped up.
We'll walk the dog combo corner to corner.
Out of concentration, but just about to get that next tick of meter.
Nice block on the cross up.
Yeah, Jack doing a great job of dodging the tick throws this game. As I say it, off the guard crush from the meteors.
Yeah, really, really solid. Using the guard crush of the meter and the landing frame. The super didn't connect, excuse me?
Too high up on the wall, unfortunately. Dodges the air throw, techs the second.
Oh, and then 2K's the far slash. The boy is here. You're dodging.
Oh.
Wow. What a round from Jack, stealing victory there.
Jack's just the ungrabbable gamer here.
Yeah, absolutely. Super, super solid stuff coming in. Let's see if I can get that top 8 pulled up here. I mean, Jack's defense has already been shown to be so strong in this set. Some of this was kind of next level. Calling out that PRC, looking beautiful. Being caught by some tricky stuff. Faust definitely has a lot of mix off of some of their options, such as that
The meteor guard crush, right?
the meteor, yeah. Those meatballs will definitely give you some mix.
Pushed out from Lurry. IED in over the mini Faust.
Fuzzy blocks coming in, but the roll is going to be what opens you up this time. Oh, yeah. Jack's trying to find some tricky movement to avoid the mini Faust.
Doesn't need to get quite as fancy to dodge the bomb. Just gonna dash up 6p of the thrust. Find the kill.
You know, Jack did miss the opportunity there to do the funniest thing possible and use a combo with YRC in the middle of it. Fun fact, YRC has an insane amount of risk scaling. Just for literally the only way to proc it is on Faust.
Oh, you could do Goldlewis laser super.
Yeah, you probably could do... Well, yeah, it would be really hard to be comboing when Goldlewis laser hits you comparatively. BMC down! Oh no.
Oh, big counter hit on the thrust. Didn't quite get the full golf swing, but you probably just want to keep them in corner. Oh, that being said, they get in. Not quite able to get the shot earlier, but that shot there does it. Jack up 2-0.
Yep, just a little stray shot catching you in the ribs there. That is a 2-0 for Jack. Definitely putting in some solid work here. To see if Lurry can make some adjustments. I mean, Faust has some really interesting tools in the Happy Chaos matchup, but it can be so challenging sometimes when you're dealing with such strong zoning. The Oki situations that Happy Chaos can get and some of the pressure that he can run are just really top of class in so many situations. Speaking of pressure, though, this is exactly where you want to be. No burst available for Jack. Just mashes a 5P on the Afro Oki. Are you kidding me? Low profiles. Oh my goodness.
Managed to get the curse off though. 2H not quite in range. Run up, it's a throw this time.
Oh,
same
caught,
side
you
close
crawl
slash.
it. That's it. The guts crush on that is going to be plenty. Jack is now on match point. Got their eyes set on grand finals.
Oh, winners finals rather, but yes.
Winners finals, yes. I mean, they probably got their eyes set on grand finals too at some point or another, but not to get too far ahead of myself.
Not like I'm looking past it, I'm looking one step fast. That being said,
yeah.
burst built back up for Lurry. Mini Faust down. Knocked right in front of him. 2S just to trigger it early, but it's going to lead into that 2K confirm. Not quite plus off the hammer. Quick wall stick there, too. Oh, mashes on that PRC Scarecrow. Now it's the throw, though. 100 meter on deck for Jack, so YRC is an option.
Oh, doesn't pick up, but does find. This body is a machine that turns drop combos into resets. That's what I'm saying.
True. Lurry's staying alive. Banana's not quite what you want here.
Yeah, Banana definitely a lackluster item in this situation.
It's a throw. The Abari doesn't quite get him out. Meter builds up for J6 Machina now, though.
Yeah, that Banana's got to be haunting your dreams right now. It might be the only item that you get to throw this game. Bursting out, counter hit on the far slash, another Banana. And you trip on your super. No, not like this.
Not like this. Well, Jack gonna take it 3-0 over Elphelt Gaming lately. I believe she was on Elphelt for most of the last Jeekly as well that she entered.
Very nice. Elphelt is so cool this patch. You gotta give a big ups. The mind game of the bomb interaction on wall break is like probably one of the funniest situations in Guilty Gear Strive. I'm gonna be real.
It's like Wings of Light, but good.
Nice safe jump there. Earning the burst out as well. A little bit of a heroic burst and a co. Raw and neutral. Calling out that bomb flip.
Glut of meter there, but just the 5P is gonna do it. Realizing I had
Sharp,
SQ's...
convinced you can take it with you.
Yeah, realizing I had SQ's tag in the score instead of in the name field. We're getting there though. Alright. Ian Sharp finding the overhead here in the corner.
How much of score is SQ worth?
Or exactly SQ points in the lead.
Still backdash there. Gotta try to find the right interaction. That cross up is devastating. What are you gonna do?
Reaching out to close up that game. One on the board for Ian Sharp.
Man is wearing socks and sandals and throwing out those 5Ks like it's nobody's business. Ian Sharp looking solid so far. SQ hasn't quite gotten to do the Elphelt thing yet, but there is still plenty of time for this Valentine to shine. I think that some of the interesting stuff about this Elphelt this season is that like obviously the character just builds so much meter constantly with the advancing Rekka, right? And so the majority of time, especially when you take into account the Orange Wild Assault now, you're by the time you get hit, Elphelt is almost guaranteed to be able to break wall with super, which is such a great situation to be in because that bomb super is such a potent wall break option. Like, look at this. We get hit. We're going, might not be going all the way to the wall here without another Wild Assault, but we're just running some mix in the mid screen. Already at 100 meter, though, we are going all the way. The bomb is going to break the wall. Not quite time to RC out of it.
PRC sees the 2S, knows they can't interact with it, but a PRC is going to catch their backdash.
Right, not to burst, but you have to. Those counter hits are coming in. The spin. Oh no, the spin.
A second spin, but it's the fish. PRC to stay safe.
Even if you PRC through the spin, Anji's still so plush on that fish. The tilapia plus frames. Big counter hit, of course. Elphelt, not the tankiest character in the game by any means.
What can you say? He's a big fan. Hard knockdown off the Rin. Needs one more opening, but a back throw incident could get things started for SQ.
Yeah, you're going to build a lot of meter here as well as that risk gauge goes down. Could work out nicely for you. YRC out, trying to find that last interaction. Whoa, love the manual delays on the follow-up.
And the fish closes that out.
Anji is one of those characters that's like so beautifully frustrating in the fact that like you can do all of this like really advanced call outs and like preemptive stuff that give you these big counter hits, or you could just hit spin and neutral at any part of the screen and Elphelt's just like, oh god, what do I do? The cross-ups, these air dash in cross-ups are looking really, really strong for Ian Sharp. It's the kind of thing that like you see a lot at a lot of levels of Strive where it's like people are just air dashing in at each other constantly. So you end up with these kind of weird cross ups that are hard to punish. But it seems like Ian Sharp has taken that kind of niche, quote unquote, lower level interaction and cranked it up to 11, which I think is really, really cool.
Absolutely. I'm still kind of thinking about that 1JH cross up, like game one.
I'm like, even if you had a God 6P, you probably get hit there.
Right.
I hit so deep too.
I feel like a 6P is one of those moves that gets compared across the cast a lot, but like JH I feel like doesn't, but there's a great discrepancy in like both what JHs do for certain characters and also how great they are. Like you said, here's that bomb Oki.
Oh yeah. Yep, we're going through the wall.
Explosion gets the second wall break as well as that's good vibes. That's good vibes.
Watch out, Anji. There's a bomb, dude.
Oh no, he's got his AirPods in.
He can't hear you. Oh no. Well, IBFD trying to get Anji out of here at any cost, or just running it and running it. The 2K doesn't quite hit, and that's going to give Anji a free reset.
Oh, not quite able to find the kill there with the 100 meter, but a BRC to get things started here. Dodges that close slash. Ian Sharp with a perfect. Up on set point.
I just ran in on the last of those active frames on the close slash too.
Nagihon not quite in range. A little bit of ground-based footsies the Guilty Gear series is known for. Now Nagihon finds an opening and with the RC.
And we are just one interaction away from a clean 3-0 from Ian Sharp, and SQ has some other words to say for you. Did that hit same side? Did I just see that block correctly?
Oh, catches the backdash, but not quite finds it.
Nicely done. A clean
haven't
little
seen in a
jump
while.
in.
I know there are certainly some people who lament certain functions, but there are
For
also
sure.
camps that are happy that sniper stance YRC's out of the game, right?
Yeah, for sure. There we go. There's that gunshot Oki that got added recently as well. Nice air throw from Happyrio to start things off.
Down off the GEM.
YRC back into the corner. This is a scary situation to be in. Trying to bait a burst out. The YRC comes in this time. The gunshot. Little skeet shooting. Nice. Tried to find the interaction there. Unfortunately, the clash is going to lead to the Elphelt victory this time. No curse ball allowed here.
Bomb Shockwat securing that wall stick, sending Happyrio through.
Huge bait on the YRC. And using the FD as well. With that fast fall, make sure you get a clean punish and a ton of damage coming in. Third tries the charm, but no, it's not. Bursting out at the last second. Gunshot battle.
Oh,
Nice.
finds the burst as well.
Oh, that is a peak situation for Happyrio to be in. Getting that burst bait in there is just absolute profit. You knew you wanted to close things out as grilled chicken there, but nice throw on the ID in. Again with a tick throw out to the Rekka. The fuzzy overhead, nicely done on the RC. Tied up in HP, one interaction could seal the deal for either character. Burst is available though. Gotta be careful when you use it. Oh, what? Oh no.
You do gotta be careful. Grilled chicken going down a game to Happyrio.
One of those situations, you have the jump cancel on 5K, you have the jump cancel on close slash, but also if you wait for a bigger button to come out and don't burst during the activity of the button, they can always just cancel into gunshot and then put the gun away and be just fine.
Yeah, Kanada's still one of those tricky characters to burst.
For sure. Solid stuff for Happyrio in that game number 1.
Looking for the OSG that's going to get bursted out of it. Closing the distance, though.
Good block on the mix, but we have more coming. Oh no!
Too tall, though. Punishing that 6p recovery. Increased recovery this patch, by the way. Universal. Record series is enough to close that one out.
Too bad here. Going to be getting potentially a little mix, just going for a same side mid. I like the PRC. The throw is perfectly spaced out. Trying to find that 6p there, but some tricky air movement from Happyrio is going to be keeping you healthy.
Big damage for Happyrio. 100 meter on Grilled Chicken side, though. YRC is going to get them out of the situation. Looking for a YRC from Happyrio, but they don't bite.
Yep. Trying to sneak in these 2Ps. A lot of Elphelt pressure running with those 2Ps to try to catch those frame traps. We're just sprinting across the screen here. Oh, no.
No bullets in the chamber, though. Gonna just have to settle for Curse and establishing some distance. Popped up by the steady aim shot, though. Happyrio staying alive.
Being a little bit rough here for Grilled Chicken. Might be getting a little overcooked. Going through the wall with the Deus Ex Machina.
Burst built back up for Grilled Chicken, though. Nearly on their first stick of 50 meter. Oh, 6P's out of the Rekka series, but a gold burst for Grilled Chicken's going to snag them some positive, a little extra defense. But it's not enough. Happyrio is going to shoot them down.
The Happy Chaos Menace is winning out the strongest Elphelt archetype of today versus the strongest Elphelt archetype of history.
Real. Strongest gunslinger today versus strongest gunslinger in history.
There you go. There you go.
She's left that life behind her.
Well, I don't know about all that. Listen, the Testament matchup sees a lot of gunshots.
Oh, popped up. Cursed.
Double focus.
Shot from the other side of the screen. Focus buff established. Oh, to his counter hit. Able to reload mid combo.
Those gun draws are definitely interesting. We just like hearing the funny sounds. Going for the reset on the Rekka. Yep, this is going to hit opposite side. A bomb hits same side, and the JD hits opposite side. So you got to be ready for that.
Ooh, catches the backdash with the bomb shock a lot. Grilled Chicken up around exactly where you want to be when your opponent's got 2 in the chamber. 2 rounds, that is. All of a sudden, finding the pressure. Ooh.
Gotta love that. Honestly, just using Orange Wild Assault like it's Blue Wild Assault still to get that little tricky pressure sequence increase. Oh, Red RC going for the overhead this time. No reset. Nice. Huge. Baits the throw. Grilled Chicken wants to close this game out so badly here, but is going to have to do it on the other side of the wall. Mix, attack the throw, the gunshot, the PRC finds the combo. Very, very nice stuff coming in. Grilled Chicken bringing us up. We always say the journey of the reverse sweep begins with a single round, and Grilled Chicken has taken those steps. It is time to get into game number 4 here. Some solid play from both players. Happyrio has got to activate those closer genes here. Get into it. What are we going to get for the round start option? Aggression coming in immediately from Grilled Chicken with the far slash. Happyrio trying to take a more patient route. Beautiful combo. Always going for that jump cancel into the burst bait there. It can be such a potent option early in the game. People love that early burst. Liking some of these frame traps too. Definitely some tricky tech coming in from Grilled Chicken. Deus Ex Machina through the wall though. We have no bullets to replenish, but we do love hard knockdown and positive bonus. Tap Dust is going to open you up, and you are just dead. I am so sorry, my friend. Low HP characters against Happy Chaos do be feeling that way sometimes. Nice. We've got the bombs pushing you through the wall. BRC forward, getting the full close slash counter hit. You are surely going to die here. Oh no, we got to reset into the Oki. There we go. An interesting reset. 7 ivory letters on the screen for you. Nice interaction for Happyrio. Going to be putting you through the wall. This is potentially the decider match. The momentum that you can pick up by bringing this to a game 5 would be incredible for Grilled Chicken. Get those Elphelt salt posts ready. The JPs are closing in on you. Happy Chaos still has a really strong opportunity here. Wow, what a patient wait. Stuck to the wall, I guess. 100-meter burst for both players. You can do anything in this game with 100-meter, and we are potentially about to see that happen. The burst bait finally comes through, but no, you didn't get a proper punish. You burst the YRC. Gotta hold this Happy Chaos pressure a little bit longer. We had to focus up. Backdashes the gun shop. It gets caught by the 2K2D. Happyrio takes it 3-1. A beautiful. Too bad. Solid Goldlewis pressure starting us off here. Speeding things up, though, getting into the corner pressure situation. Historically, where Goldlewis tends to suffer is on the defense and against those zoner-style champions. But when you're brawling it out, that 2P can be very devastating. And we've seen what the new security gauge changes can do for the character. Throw, bait coming through, bursting out. Trying to skip through the neutral a little bit with the drone here. He is going to do it successfully. Oh, the deflect shield going to be getting baited out by the recovery frames. And a little bit of damage. Increased defense for the whole cast to increase the number of interactions. Of course, of course. Nice DP coming in for Kaneda. And the reversal super right back at you from Red. And that is a kill. First blood going over to RedIAmNot. Taking a moment to reset, getting into game number 2. It's going to be on Kaneda to make some adjustments here. See if they can stop this pressure coming in from the Goldlewis. It's 2S round start. We'll be getting micro walk back. The 2P coming in, letting you escape the corner this time around. The triple overhead coming through, spending that security meter for it. PRC forward, getting the tick throw. Nicely done. Both of these characters spending meter. They spend a resource. It does make it fair sometimes. Red RC, are we finding the kill? Not quite. The OTG is not enough. Kaneda has one opportunity to make it happen, but the 2P comes in on the hoof stomp. A speed driver through the drone. Nice 6P coming in. Do not want to start the blender. Taking a little bit of a reset. No OTG for the setup here, but now with the hopefully clean hit. Look at the damage going through the wall. IBFD going to be pushing you out on the Oki situation. While Assault, once again, that hoof stomp gets 2P'd every single time without fail. There we go. Got to block a little bit of this mix. The overhead finally connects. No security meter to make it happen, though, now. That's the same side. Safe jump. The PRC is going to get you there in time. That is 2 more. 2-0 for RedIAmNot. Seeing a couple of interactions that Kaneda has honed in on so far. See if they can lock in a couple more. Lock it in for the Ontario FGC. See what Kaneda can make happen. Far slash for the round start, but it's going to be getting beat out by the jump in from RedIAmNot. Elphelt coming through. Nice double jump to avoid. 6P in the neutral there. Gonna be putting in a decent chunk of work. A whiff on the 6K there, a little bit mistimed on the meaty, but Hoofstomp finally doing its job, opening up. And a little bit of eat, get a little HP back. Why not? Nice PRC after the Behemoth Typhoon, and we've got some mix happening. Meter to spend here. No, drops the combo. Here it is. I don't think this is safe, but it doesn't quite hit. No punish either from Kaneda. The JD comes through. White Wild Assault for the round start into the IBFD. That is going to be getting hit up. Plus frames, putting in some work there. Beak, driver to wall stick ya, and look at the damage coming off of that super. Red Wild Assault into the overhead. Red RC into that aerial combo. I believe we're finding a kill, and Kaneda is getting on the board at the very least. Nicely done. Finding some more of those interactions and finding some mix-ups to the timings there. Far slash is going to counter hit out for the round start. Running forward to block that drone preemptively. Oh, the stagger pressure coming in from RedIAmNot. A huge combo. Going in drone Oki. PRC forward. Overhead landing. Still alive, but you have a mountain of HP to get through on this big body. The 2P anti-air after the whiff button. Nicely done. RedIAmNot taking everything away 3-0. Hopefully no bugs here on my end. Neither of the characters' information loaded in.
All good. Oh, you in there?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Nice little 2K conversion here. The weight's coming down. None of that weight. Pressure's gonna be a throw. Oh,
nice.
Finds it a little early. Maybe later than I pushed that. Unfortunate.
Red RC off of the 2H. A gleeful little hop in there for the Faust. First available, but the OTG is going to be plenty. Hello, Simply Rift. Here for the Jeekling.
Dodging the curse. Ooh, a far slash reaching, but Happyrio succeeding off that next IID. Stop at that
nice.
Traded with the thrust. You're into the super, gonna secure that hard knockdown. Put Happyrio on a guess for game situation on the other side.
Definitely scary stuff with that hard knockdown. The Faust is looking clean. We're going to get enough meter to Red RC here as well. First blood going over to Lurry. Very, very nicely done. This will be getting into game number 2. These two, I'm sure, have fought each other plenty of times.
Now, always tough to see a team kill, but all the way up in losers' quarters, hey, it's gotta happen sometime.
No, I can't believe that the Jeekly seeded this team kill like this. That's crazy.
what do we have out for these RFL players? Can't stand.
Yeah.
We love these guys. Ooh. Carrying in mid-screen off that mix. For establishment, neither player's got it. Ooh. Bursted into the corner off the cross at mid-round.
Mini Faust is here. YRC back into the Mini Faust for some more plus frames here. I see the dash blocking. The ideas are there for Happyrio, but can they make it happen? Mini Faust is gonna completely whiff here, actually. Mini Faust on vacation.
Mini Faust is just targeting computers off. Mini Faust, you're turning your targeting computer off. Is everything okay?
Little Kara gun pull. Trying to make something happen here. Nice open up there. The Deus Ex Machina. Just a run up close slash. It's a meaty mid. It happens to the best of us.
I will say one of the things about getting shot by DEM on the wall, right? You're like, oh god, this little gremlin's just gonna shoot me on the other side. This sucks. But if you ever need like a positive note, you just look at your burst gauge during it, like, ooh, okay.
Nice YRC coming in.
Oh, maybe just a frame off there.
Dust coming through. Gonna be whiffing into the PRC though. Double weights. Unfortunately, couldn't hit the second one. Nice. Tried to get the 2K, but the 2D didn't confirm. Ram players, eat your heart out. Here's the fully charged.
The hammer fling into the scalpel hole.
Yeah, a little guard crush there. Little mash out opportunity. Tried to find the 2P, but the 2H was already active.
Looking to bait a throw, but instead finds an anti-air off the reticle. First established, no concentration though, so can't DEM would have needed to do that super concentrate. Meter in the chamber, oh, and finds the air
nice throw.
Close out that game. Tying things up 1-1.
Yup. Real homies bring it to a game 5. Got to expect it. Very nicely done, though. Both players adapting to the layers that we're pulling out here. Excited to see what the next adaptation is going to be. Lurry versus Happyrio here in losers quarters. The meteors are here. Yeah, the cross up mix. The banana actually going to be putting in some work this time. No death by banana for yourself, at least in this game. Close slash into the tick throw on the command grab. Afro applied. Gotta wait things out here. This might combo. Happy Chaos looking real hungry. That donut looking appetizing, but you might just be dead here. With the wall damage, I think that we're going to have plenty. The slots say yes. Just coming through. Nice way to open up the down backers. Oh no, the OTG whiffed, and that is going to be a back throw incident for your trouble. It'll be very scary. Lurry has an opportunity. The YRC is baited. That bomb might be more trouble than it's actually worth here. It does get a little bit of block string. Bursting you into the corner, a hero burst on your own offense, but the Happy Chaos Goomba Stomp is going to be making it happen. No bullets and no focus left. This is the perfect opportunity for Lurry to close this game out. Does have the focus back and a little bit of meter. Nice PRC. The stagger pressure's going crazy. The mix is going to be enough to kill, but the burst comes in. The 2P autocorrects on the side swap. A little hit scan 2P action for you. Not too bad. Lurry back with the vengeance after that narrow defeat. Nice. PRC Super going to be getting an IB. but for your trouble, you are now in the corner. Mini Faust going to keep things plus, but the throw comes through in the gap. Nicely done. Hard to avoid those air buttons when you have that extra hitbox from the Afro on you. And once again, we're living with a pixel actually this time.
Looks to shimmy the Goldlewis, but it reaches. It finds that distance.
You're going to burst. It might as well be golden. The BRC forward. Do it again.
Oh, Piercy to try and keep it safe, but the J2K comes down in time. That's going to be one more for Lurry.
Yeah, very nicely done. That J2K, very potent tool for the Faust. Looking lovely here.
All right, heading into game 4 here. See what our round starts are. Bursted into the Afro.
2H does your taxes as well, folks, if you're ever wondering.
The Insects Machina from a funky looking Happy Chaos. Geared up for the disco tag. Back to his original cut. Once more with the classics.
Yup.
Letting the super rock. Not gonna do any super PRC, just gonna actually do the space traversal for once. Ooh. Finds the throw. Meter built up for Happyrio to YRC. Oh, are they gonna BRC drift in? Finds the air throw. Afro expires.
Nice block on the YRC.
First out from Lurry's scaffold pull blocked. The falling JH finds its mark though. 2H will break the curse, but a trumpet for Happyrio.
Nice. The 2P gonna be a great Abare option for Larry.
First up for Happyrio, but the far slash doesn't reach from Lurry.
This might be death here. We can get to the wall. Does it kill? PRC, no!
Doesn't get the Deus Ex Machina, and the run-up snip's gonna close it out.
Not like this.
Lurry
That is
up
Lurry
now
going
at
on to
set
match point. Yeah.
Oh, the 6P making it through the JD, not looking to take his shots today. Instead, just looking to give him.
Hopefully no doctor's office visits needed. The clash counter. Not too bad. It's gonna be getting Deus Ex Machina and tying us up. As I said, real homies bring it to a game 5 every time.
That's true, that's true.
Gonna be seeing what these two can bring out in game number 5. Definitely a tense situation. You're fighting for the chance to make it up into loser semis.
I love Ryu on the chat. My super the first time? Hello? Oh, that's so funny. You're in training mode in 63146S. It's the easiest thing in the world. And you get into bracket in those last minute situations. Like the end of combo decay, you have to hit it, the recovery, the last move, that wall stuck, and it whips, and you're like, what?
You wanted super there? You didn't want PRC close slash after fully charging your gunshot? What do you mean?
Scalpel finding it. Mini Faust keeping the turn even post burst.
Yeah, I mean, that charged scalpel can definitely be a scary situation if you're not going for those fast gunshots at neutral. You gotta be scary. You gotta be careful because that Faust can hit you at full screen pretty easily.
After lit. Ooh, the 5 DRC after though.
Yep.
6H
It's gonna be a fast round for Lurry.
Now, Lurry could smell the victory earlier. Wants to get back to smelling that rose.
Yeah, absolutely. Tap dust coming in.
And I have 5D. Not able to slump, gonna take the DEM.
Yeah, Anchored, you might know more about this than I do. Valor keeps talking about, I think this is this character from My Hero Academia called Naruto.
Is there actually a character named Naruto in My Hero? I do not know. I am not.
That's so funny.
I watched like the first season or so. They got into like a battle arc, and I was like,
Nice charge scalpel going down. Lurry has a chance here, but you have a pixel and a prayer, basically. Any hit, any throw will just be the end of you. There it is, the Goomba Stomp, taking us to a final game, final round.
All on the line. Happyrio with the advantage on burst. But that could go away in just one bad round start. Not even bad round start, just a round start that didn't go well for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. 2K gonna be getting backdashed. The love is in the air.
Mayfell's coming back around.
Nice. The pressure is going crazy right now. Lurry has so much meter to make this happen with, but just keeps running this pressure and isn't getting any actual hits. Oh no, the hammer!
Mini Faust is here.
Oh, Mini Faust missed.
5P to try and keep it safe. Keep Happyrio honest, but they make it out with the Robare, and now it's their turn.
Yeah, we were in a similar situation last time around. I think Happy Chaos has a little bit more comeback potential than the Faust does in these situations. We're getting the hard knockdown, positive bonus, full meter on everything.
Focused.
No burst available for either player.
Well. Deflect shield to make the space. Far slash catches the backdash.
Walking back, BRC forward, you crawled it! And the mix lands. You find the 5K after. That is Lurry taking it 3-2. Listen, you can just be a Valentine player. I'm down for that.
All right.
I think they need to just add Valentine to the game and give these people what they want.
I think they've said we're not going to add in dead characters unless we have a good reason to, like Bedman.
Yeah. A good reason
OG
to. The reason
Valentine.
to, I made it up.
Reason to? The reason to is Guilty Gear 2 2.
Yeah. A Guilty Gear Strive. No, we got negative penalty.
Actual
Gonna be
factual
eating
negative
away.
penalty?
I cannot believe it. How did that even happen?
A few too many backdashes, a few too little shimmies.
Oh no, you're not dead. The explosion didn't happen in time. What a throw on the
throw,
behemoth,
though.
though.
A fearless throw on that one too.
Listen, HP's a resource. I get to. I'm at full HP. I get to do some of that sometimes. Really tragic that negative penalty eating away your burst there, though. Yep. I love this combo. Beautiful. Into the Mortabano, getting the wall stick. Honestly, for how tilting I'm sure that combo is for a lot of people, that did not do very much damage. You gotta give it up.
It did enough. It did a fair grip.
Listen, 45% is a low combo B&B as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, the sword burst still guard crushing. Looking at RC to dodge a YRC, but here it comes out now.
Oh, nice BRC into the JD. We're bursting out a little heroic here, but the sword's got your back.
Oh, that diagonal down sword catches everything.
Who needs a 6P? Like,
true. Oh, was I wrong about it? Just kidding. The sword's still on your way. The sword knows where it is because it knows where it isn't.
Oh gosh, there's a character in another fighting game. I think that it's
Hmm.
either Street Fighter or Uni that has a very similar like ability that just feels like it catches everything every single time. And
Maybe
it's
maybe
a frustrating.
Kuon from Uni.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think it literally is.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's wild when stuff like that happens, and it's like the weird like fireball, but it's also like basically a 6P because it hits so high.
Hmm. You're like, surely I dodged this. Word.
Yep. There we go. JH is gonna connect there. Little OTG dash cancel. The rock, of course. Remaining Ram players rock in these hard times. Nice block on the
Ooh,
Mortabato.
big
And a
call
little
out.
dead.
Finding a hard knockdown. Not looking to spend security yet. The flex shield out, but a wild assault back in. Burst gauge, give
Scary
his
situation.
burst gauge, take it away.
Very true. The
How
chip
much?
damage is going crazy here. You finally get hit and you are just dead for your trouble.
I every time I watch RedIAmNot play, I always just go like, I'd love if we had like an analyst at a desk we could throw to and be like, "Yep, 40% of that damage was just chip."
Yeah. I mean, listen, we saw that Ram combo break the wall with
Hmm.
super and deal 45% damage, and then we saw Goldlewis do a block string that dealt the same amount.
Real. Getting back into it though, no fear, no way to beat your opponent except to get back in the ring and take their health bar down to 0.
Nice
Big
6B.
6B.
Oh, get those anti-airs in there. Definitely important anti-air early now in this Goldlewis matchup. Get some guard crush from that sword. Love the point blank rock.
Hmm.
Slowly but surely blocking long enough to get the swords back here. Catches the backdash here as well.
Thought about using the Mortabato. Decided, I'll just play on the other side with the meter. That's a fair decision sometimes, especially against some characters
Yeah.
that might not have like DPs, like really strong options at round start.
Went for the BRC instant overhead, but no swords available. Back throw incident. It's the Goldlewis win con. What a
Oh,
back throw
dodges the
right back
2P
at you,
though.
though. Nice backdash from SQ there.
Again, that
6P.
super patient, super delayed on the 6P, and then just sending
Yeah.
it because hey, I'm right.
I mean, you really got to do it when the Goldlewis is such an air approach kind of character. You got to shut down those air approaches early now that those air cancels exist.
Oh, especially, yeah.
Nice jump out on the rock. You got to be careful here.
Oh, and the overhead instantly sticking. SQ on a pixel.
Yep. Got a mountain of HP to climb. A 6P. It is the story of the game here.
And especially against Goldlewis, when you're down on a pixel, right, you gotta stay on top of him, otherwise he just pulls out the gap, right?
Nicely done. Going for the knockdown here. 2K2D gonna catch you up here. Time for some guard crush, tap dust. Now we have to open things up. You cannot pick these swords back up. It's gonna hurt your routing a little bit, but through the wall, the swords are gonna follow you with it.
Immediate burst on the far slash, not looking to get that RC baited. Oh, but the JD opening things up and the conversion off both the blue Roman cancel and the wild assault. SQ is gonna get a second game.
Yeah, missed the window for the red Roman cancel, but the BRC slowdown got you just good enough to be able to still pick that combo up. Righty, getting into game number 4. SQ in the driver's seat at the moment. Finding the right number of interactions. Oh, that IBFD kept the pogo pressure going a little bit.
IBFD me into my fuzzy. I dare you.
I would love to do another overhead.
SU
Lots
has
of risk built
meter,
up here.
second hit of Rekka series, and RedIAmNot still 2Ps. And they were right.
Yep. Oh, got hit up. This is a lot of risk as well. The mortar bottle through the wall and get a good chunk of damage.
Oh,
Nice
finds
back
the
throw incident.
throw. 50 meter to navigate, though.
Trying to get that stagger pressure. Burst the wire. See, we've seen it a couple times tonight already.
Scooped out of corner, unfortunately.
Oh, got
the
hit.
Piercy.
No. Full neutral interaction for ya.
Finds a throw here in the corner. Ondo to stay plus. Sword coming down. Other sword
Counter
about to
hit.
come back.
Trying to maximize that damage with the charge dust. Still gonna need maybe a couple more interactions to close this game out. Tap dust comes through. That should no, not quite enough.
Oh.
No, didn't have the sword for the toss. That's one of those downsides when you get a major change to your character, like not being able to pick up the swords. Like your muscle memory is so locked in there.
Oh, the 2P catching that JH as it comes down. Goldlewis 2P kind of one of the... Also a PRC, but the sword still managed
Nice.
to get launched. Goldlewis 2P, one of the goated normals for anti-airing, I think.
Yeah. Goldlewis 2P is very, very core to the character for sure. Oh, here we go. This could be scary though. You're in the corner. POV, you got tricked into blocking by a Goldlewis player.
That previous round, whole bunch of interactions, lots of interesting stuff going on. And then, ooh, one good corner interaction though, and it could all be over so quick. 2-2. Gonna get a game 5 here.
Very true.
I will say though, I do like you mentioned like changes to your character, changing things up. I will say SQ does a really interesting job of doing things in her pressure to sort of like bide time for the swords to come back though, with the like that full charge 5D, right? Going for that route as opposed to something else might be a little more compact. Especially when it's not gonna break the wall in the corner before that wall health starts to decrease. Doing things like these throw setups, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Finding that time
Gotta
to
play around the sword timings. Keeping more track. BRC instant overhead. Going through the wall. No hard knockdown though. Spent the meter to get the opening.
dashing in to avoid that sword explosion. 100 meter built up on SQ's side, and the 6P RC is gonna be enough.
Nice. JH going to be trying to open things up here on the approach. Currently match point for SQ. If they can make it happen, those Ramlethal rounds are definitely not few and far between. You can make it happen. The JP conversion here. Now you're blocking. Deflect shield not going to help you. Going to get opened up.
Swords coming down, the 6P winning out that neutral interaction. One more sword available, but YRC isn't cared about it either.
YRC not going to save you on this one. One interaction is all that we need. Wild Assault's a pretty good starter for you.
It's got a bit of scaling, but SQ didn't have a ton of health.
Yep, absolutely.
I love not
Big
letting it
counter
rip
hit.
immediately, coming back to neutral. Being like, she's gonna want to play with her swords. Binds a big counter hit.
Oh,
Is she dead?
No. Not quite. Didn't get the full
close.
turn.
Close. Gotta FD some of the chip damage. Nope, just taking a turn off the 2K. Cross up with the sword explosion from the flip kick.
I like it.
Into the corner now. The other sword's coming back.
Now be careful here, though. Any button, a reversal super, could open you up and be devastating here. Burst is available. Laser beam super. Yep, every time.
Oh,
there
and
it
trading with the
is.
JD. RedIAmNot closes it out 3-2. For
Hey, the
realsies.
return of the prince.
All right. Yeah, check everything started here though. Trying to burst, get the curse of blind. Taking him sharp over to the wall. Ooh. Going to the dances market, really just looking to get that hard knockdown, get things flowing.
Yeah, that Deus Ex Machina gonna be getting so much back for you. Just a decisive round for Jack, going for the PRC. Might have been waiting out. I don't know. We were waiting out there, just a little stylish, resisting the urge to teabag there. I think. Man, the gold burst whiffing there is actually tragic.
If you're off the mix. Jack trying to speed run their way to grands. Ooh.
Nicely done. Yep. Speaking of speedrunning, this is 7 ivory letters on your screen. The perfect coming in for Jack. Seems somewhat fitting for Jack to be doing so well in the Jeekly, you know. Only a couple letters off. If you squint your eyes, you can make it work. Welcome to the Jackly. Into game number 2, though. Gonna see if Ian Sharp can make some adjustments. So far, it's just been so decisive for Jack, but that is one of the situations that you can kind of get caught off guard when you're having such solid first couple of games. You know, your opponent is learning some of your offense at the very least, and they're not really giving you any information. If they can adapt to your offense, then you are going in with a completely blank slate against their character and the offense that they would be running, or they would have been running if you didn't just kill them in 2 touches last round. Or you could also consider just killing them in 2 touches again this round, and that also works. Another perfect coming in for Jack. Nice 5P, comboing it into that close slash. Too bad, another big combo here. No perfect, because you did get chipped out a little bit, but this is again looking for such a decisive game from Jack, potentially. Nicely done. Just gonna mag dump there at the end. 2-0 for Jack. Those fans are looking riddled with bullet holes right now. So far, Jack has been very dominant, barely allowing Ian Sharp to get a word in edgewise. We'll see what the round start option is. Trying to spin into that Fujin, but just clashing out. We've seen this round start a couple of times already, and we've seen a little bit of damage go down onto Jack, but then Jack just closes up shop here. No burst available. Red RC, we're going through the wall. That's positive bonus. No, actually resetting here. It's fine. We'll wall slump a little bit just to get some ammo back. RC forward, such a potent option for both these characters, honestly. We're talking about the war of the 2 Ps. Deus Ex Machina going to be sealing your fate. Ian Sharp going down. Not too bad. The OTG, the backdash into the throw. This is Ian Sharp's moment, but the YRC, the Happy Chaos Classic, I have all the meter to spend. Another back throw incident, though. POV, you land a back throw in an unwinnable matchup, but POV, you landed back throw in a very winnable matchup. This could be it for Ian Sharp. Just needs one move to hit, and this could be the first step in the reverse sweep. Does find the move, and we are bursting out. Jack wants to close up shop right here, right now. Tap Dust going to be getting deflect shielded away. The BRC forward, the 2P, and thanks to the BRC slowdown, it combos. Not like this. Now everyone's leaving
And
Twitter.
now everyone's
all the
leaving
grandmas are on
Twitter. And all the grandmas are getting there. Maybe not quite.
Oh, nice PRC into the low. Guard crush and the slow walk forward. RedIAmNot being very patient on the defense. The drone is going to help you out a lot here.
Getting the
Faust's
drone
own drones
into the parade.
Yup.
On the summoner build. Playing a little Path of Exile over there, Goldlewis. Great combo there from Lurry, converting through the Wild Assault.
Only hitting overhead. The 2K is going to beat you out.
And the in time to lock out the burst.
Yep. Faust's own birthday train. Going to be in that wheelchair. A big raid coming in from SQ. Hey. Thank you for the raid. Hopefully you enjoyed your run here at the Jeekly.
Yeah, we had a blast watching you.
Absolutely.
Big scalpel pull here, finding the punish.
Nice run up 2H.
All assaulting in, jailing that attempt to jump out. The overhead raining down as well as the hammer. Like she'll try and make some space, but the BTs are coming in.
Well, wake up BT on the Abare there. The trumpet is called in. The guard crush is here. You gotta FD this all. And the overhead seals the deal.
Yeah, that counter hit out of the startup a laser super there. It almost came out. Almost was able to set up that checkmate situation we've seen RedIAmNot excel in the late game.
Absolutely. Excited to see what these players cook up from this point onward. Going to be opening things up in game number 2.
Drone out as well as the Dronut. The Dronut, yo.
The Dronut, I like that. Fully spending that security meter here. It is indeed a spend. I'm gonna have to play around it, but it comes back pretty quickly here. The overheads are coming in. We're starting to spend it immediately to open things up with that multi-hitting overhead.
Gets in at a 2P, but it gets a burst out of Lurry. Nice. To make the distance, but a tick throw is going to get things started.
Too bad. Getting a good counter hit here as well. The bomb is something you're going to have to play around a little bit. Going to take your turn back with it with the 2K on the landing frames. I love to see it.
BRC zooming in plus off the JD because of the slowdown. Jumps the tick throw attempts. Drone helps convert. All the assault to make a little distance. Oh, sorry, deflection. Drone out, and it's the cross up from the drone. Just gonna hop over. Let my assistant do the work. back in for game 3 here of losers semis of the Jeekly 37. Pressure set up here, the bomb's out. 100-meter on deck, gonna spend it to find 3 items. Unfortunately, nothing that's gonna deal with the gun except for just crawl. Just duck it. Simply don't be there. Hit the bricks. Command throw Piercy just to secure the situation. Bit of damage after. Laser coming in. Managed to get finds the punish with a JD, but nothing after. Now cornered. Ooh, nice little 5k juggle. Looking for the burst a bit, but RedIAmNot content to take it to the next round. Sending this friend his way, but Faust might not even enter the fray. Oh, activated by the bomb explosion, though. It's going to steal that turn back. Reversal superhero, though, to disrespect the pressure, take nearly a quarter of your life. Gold burst to try and avoid that JD. Doesn't want to have this afro. This afro's still here, by the way. All right.
There it goes.
As I say it, of course, it leaves. It's like, okay, gosh.
Oh, the chip is crazy.
Oh, chipped and dipped.
All right, tied up 1-1 with 1 stock each. R Slash is going to connect. Blue Wild Assault acting like an orange one here.
Donut out. Goldlewis has had quite a few of those. Brutal to throw 2 healing items to your opponent, but feels nice to give him a fresh cut and another.
Yeah. Double apply the afro. Why not here? Gonna be getting that fuzzy overhead, opening things up a little bit. The guard crush, the tap dust catches you fuzzy blocking.
The little slow walk forward during the guard crush. It's a little close to aura. I'll say it.
Yeah.
It's got a little aura.
Here we go. Far slash to seal the deal. Nicely done. Lurry, masterful adaptation to the space.
Game 4. Ringing bell. Everyone give it up for game 4.
Yeah.
Alright. Little gun cancel there. Says, okay, I see you crawling. You still crawling? What's good? Oh, doesn't get there in time to steal the trumpet away from the scarecrow. Also delayed that burst for a little bit, but the idea of bursting Lurry in the corner a little too attractive at RedIAmNot. Scooting him with blue wild. Let's get that blue RC. Simply raining down. The hammer coming in. Blocked in time, though. Burst built back up, but just for a moment.
He's got a 100-ton weight in the pocket here. Probably not going to be seeing too much opportunity to use it, but may see it as a special cancel come out. JD is going to be getting a big hit. Spending that security gauge to keep the behemoths rolling.
Oh.
Once again.
Overhead closing it out. RedIAmNot tying things up 2-2.
Yeah. During that string, building up enough security gauge to get another behemoth combo mixed in there. Very nice.
Oh, 5k to start things off. But a gold burst in response.
XP on the jump in. Nice IBFD to get that 5p. Super, super solid. Didn't quite get the scalpel there off the Blue Wild Assault, but that is all right. What a JP.
Right? I'm thinking, like, when's the last time I saw a Goldlewis JP? But if there was a time for it, it was that.
Yeah, absolutely. We did see a really strong one as well. This might find enough damage, not quite. 3 tiers on the security gauge, though, and you're forced to block. Double JD is all it takes.
We're going to activate that mini Faust early. Still secures the trumpet, though, so they're going to steal a turn back. Assaulting in. Ooh, and the scalpel finds the punish. Phaser out.
Oh, nice jump out.
Gambles against the metered scarecrow, though. Fantastic jab, though.
Overhead gonna be getting blocked out. Gotta be careful here. One hit is the end of the game, and if you block too long, it's also the end of the game. There it is.
Oh, and the 2K closed it out. RedIAmNot securing things against Lurry. Grabbing that 3-2 win, securing their spot in top 3.
Our losers finals here. EN Sharp versus RedIAmNot.
Head on the JD, getting things started here. I feel like for Goldlewis, you just want to close that initial distance. Stop Anji from starting being able to spin. Having those RPS options in neutral. So that first hard knockdown matters a lot. Butterfly stopped out by the JD. The friend in the coffin doing cashing out, but not quite enough to kill.
Yep. Nice, and Tilapia coming out. Red RC, this is going to be a good chunk of damage. One more reset, but a YRC into the mix. Jump out of the corner.
And Red doing an option that would beat immediate reversal parry. Like the layering, like the options. Run up throw, hard to beat a classic.
Nice, the tick throw off of the 2 Ps here. Trying to build up a little bit of risk in this pressure sequence. The double Fujin putting in a lot of work here.
Just a single 5P saying, no, don't near that shot.
Yeah, sit back now. I'm actually running pressure right now, and you're going to have to hold this. Ian Sharp with a perfect, tying us up 1 stock each. Blood is on the cabinet.
Oh, the 2K reaching that Nagiha punish. Deflect shield getting thrown. The back dash gets BT'd. But a corner swap.
Combo drop with the double side swap is going to be enough and is going to secure you the victory. Game number 1 going over to RedIAmNot.
Yeah, RedIAmNot being sent 2 losers by Jack, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep,
all the way back in winners' quarters. So they've had a bit of a run inside of losers tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Has had made a good run of it for sure.
But yeah, whoever wins here is gonna have a run back with Jack. The run Jack, you might even say.
The run Jack, yeah. Here at the Jeekly. There we go. Aggressive round start here from RedIAmNot. Has to keep that pressure up. Gold bursting the fish. Just 2 Ps out of the meter spend.
Going for the reversal super. The jump back safe though. 100 meter. Keep it safe with the RC after.
It's a fast RC into drone. And
low.
the Kara. Nicely done. Close slash. Gonna be hitting you up here. Tap dust coming through.
Being sharp on a pixel, but not afraid.
Oh, got hit. Caught trying to dash block. Happy Chaos who?
You know what they say about the guns from Texas?
Everybody's got them, and they all stink.
They can be canceled early for security gauge, and
oh yeah,
they're
true.
firing how much they fire can also be extended with security gauge.
True, true.
They don't say it often because it's a little wordy, but they do say it every once in a while.
You know, as a Texan, I'll make sure that we do start saying that.
Oh, good. Yeah, you just gotta let the tourists know, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Spinning through the drone, bringing out the fish. Lock on the overhead. Again, these 5Ps to jail out those IAD attempts.
See, out the 2P catching the Behemoth Typhoon. Gotta close out this ground, just like that.
Does Anji have, like, the best suite of P buttons?
He's got some pretty good.
They're pretty good, yeah.
I don't know if they're, like, mathematically the best, but his 2P definitely feels like the best.
They've got some
Oh, no.
wicked disjoints. That being said, your P buttons aren't saving you from that.
Yeah,
Ooh.
unfortunate. Little Goldlewis round.
Goldlewis could happen to you, chat. It could happen to you.
Multi hitting overhead. Beautiful routing from EN Sharp. Just a little bit of damage left, but it only takes one Goldlewis combo for you to get to that point, so you got to be careful here. Tried to backdash the fish, not quite enough. The low, potentially an overhead here. Nice IBFDs.
Burst available, but it's spent on a deflect shield meter built for RedIAmNot, and that's going to be a 3-0.
It was one of Goldlewis's worst matchup. The only thing that stopped it from being the worst one was the fact that Happy Chaos existed, right? Imagine having an equally bad matchup into a character that's just top 1 instead of like bottom 5.
Right. Concentration burnt, but built back up now. Unfortunately, it came at the cost of some of your health, and you were getting opened up.
Gold Burst going to be getting punished here, actually. Rare footage of Gold Burst being punished. I like the walk forward after the RC. Nice 2P mash.
Skyfish just try and chip him out, and that'll do it. You're out of bullets? I'm not.
Yeah, I got plenty here. Nice 2K for Jack. Oh, open things up. RedIAmNot is going to be a little bit more warmed up from those previous games on the loser's bracket run.
Shot through the wall here, coming in with the J2K, finds the tick throw. Now you're in the corner against Chaos. You YRC, you get out against the 5D, you get the corner steal?
And look at that damage from the counter hit close slash after YRC. Trying to jump over the gun here.
So fast. It's so much faster than you think it might be.
Yeah, absolutely. Not quite going to have enough meter to refill here. Also
no
completely out of... Yeah. Oh. No,
Laser
didn't quite
out.
reach.
Oh, no. Didn't quite
But actually
bounce back
kind of
in.
got hit out of the laser beam super.
A little bit of communication there.
Oh, recognizing of the getting hit out of the laser super. Unfortunate.
buff secured. Guns are loaded. Jack's got everything they need in the chamber.
Oh,
The tick
Red
throw,
RC.
RC.
Bursting out might come back to bite you, though. I like the gunshot there, trying to prevent the counterplay for the laser. We're going to get the wall break here. Is the Guts Crush going to be enough? It's so heavily scaled. We do find the damage. Jack going up 1-0.
Yeah, that one little just tap of the Skyfish, right? Just to try and keep him grounded, avoid the counterplay. I like the idea to try and side steal with it, right? Get Jack closer to the corner, guarantee that next payoff is going to be the only one you need. Unfortunately, not quite plus enough off that hop. So Jack was able to seize that gap, close out the round. Starting things off with the BT.
Bad, the Kara's spending the security gauge.
Bringing things in. Red's saying, all right, let's play.
Yep, absolutely. Goldlewis definitely has that guy that kills you archetype.
There's like a certain...
Stolen away from May players.
There's like a certain distance to the wall where some of those BTs are just... They look so good to swing, you know? You're like, I'd like to control this much space. Fast PRC into the 2K. Unfortunately, Jack just kept backing up, finds the whiff punish into the DEM. Not a ton of damage, but you don't need that much more. And quite frankly, you're happy to be on the other side of the screen, just letting your burst gauge build back up, forcing your opponent come to you, getting those resources you can take into the next round.
Bursting out, going for the full cast on the drone here. The double Goomba stomp.
Out here playing some Smash, footstooling these fools. Yabari out, throws before the drone hits though.
Not too bad. Does find the Goomba Stomp counter hit. This is looking scary. Red RC, we're going through the wall for sure. Do we find the damage with the Guts Crush? We're so scaled. I know I've literally already said this set.
It gets there,
it's so dead.
It's gonna be 2-0 for Jack. This could be a repeat. This could be another 3-0.
Jack looking to close out the Jeekly with not a single game dropped. Be quite impressive. They have been known to be a pretty decent Guilty Gear Strive player, believe it or not. This Jack person.
That's true. I swear I actually know that.
No, listen. I got zero hate for the seeding. It happens, especially when these players slide in right after seeding is done, you know?
All right. 2S avoided. Oh, the second Goomba Stomp, though.
We love some pogo pressure in this house. Oh, the cross-up, excuse me? Nobody puts baby in the corner?
First built back up from that wild assault. No gunshots. The far slash doesn't reach. BRC to try and get in distance, but the 6P escapes the situation.
Oh, that combo's cool, I'm not gonna lie. For a little 3-button combo, that's very cool. Yeah. Put those channel points away. We already know that it does kill.
Counter hit here. Meter built up for Deus Ex Machina. Focus buff applied. A gunpowder in the air, smelling like we might have a new Jeekly champion that we're crowning tonight. As
Absolutely.
Jack's just one interaction away. Burst built back up for RedIAmNot though. They could still
One
turn
hard
this around.
knockdown. Oh, I saw a 5P coming out there. That's scary.
I saw 5P too.
The perfect has been stolen. Air throw
Calls
as well.
out the jump. Calls out the throw.
Oh no, the combo, the RC. Oh, it didn't quite get the block here. This is scary. Finds the hit, the red RC, and that is Jack taking it 3-0. Got around in edgewise, but 3-0 again for Jack. Undefeated in Jeekly number 37.
Absolutely. A fantastic showing. A new Jeekly champion crowned tonight. You love to see it. Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. Massive thanks to OEG Paradox for coming through, holding down on the mic with me tonight. Thanks for
Absolutely. It was a blast.
Yeah.
Love my homies over here at the Jeekly.
Ooh. Yeah, check out Flash Kicks and Fight Sticks Thursday nights bracket that this gamer runs. So
yeah. Thursdays at 7:30. We're also here Wednesdays with the beginner bracket for aspiring champions. If you've got any beginner Guilty Gear Strive player friends, hit us up. We got you covered.